never throw out your old presentations. You learn a lot each time you present. The various previous presentations can be updated, plundered, rearranged and improved for the next one. Find out how in today's episode. Welcome back to Year 5 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, Master Trainer, President of Dale, Carnegie Training, Tokyo, Japan, and 3 times best-selling author of Japan Sales Mastery, Japan Business Mastery, and Japan Presentations Mastery. My new book is Zaegyo, which is a translation of Japan Sales Mastery. We're bringing the show to you from our studio here in the High Performance Center in Akasaka in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We're here to win in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 229. How can I leverage my presentation content? それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. We go to a lot of effort to prepare for our presentations. We find the best quality information, assemble the slides to showcase that data, and we make big efforts for the successful delivery of the talk. Once it's over, then that's the end of it. It was a lot of effort for a one-time event. It reminds me of that esoteric Japanese art, Sunae, where you craft sand into artistic landscapes and designs and then discard the artwork thereafter. We craft our artistic efforts, and then as the presentation comes to an end, we discard the work. Isn't it a waste? Or should each presentation stand alone, representing a point in time in our speaker journey? For me, I try to create the opportunity to give the same presentation a number of times. Obviously, repetition helps to improve the presentation. We learn so much from the first time we gave it that it seems motainai, or a complete waste, not to be able to use those insights and try again. The problem is how to create that opportunity to repeat the presentation. Various host organizations have some degree of requirement for exclusivity, and they want their members to have the virgin rollout and not the recycled rendition. They resist allowing you the opportunity to offer them the new and improved version because they want to differentiate themselves from other organizations. I understand the point, but in fact, no two presentations are ever the same anyway. The speech is not being read out aloud. If you're doing that, please contact me immediately. So we are usually talking to the points we bring up. What we say in the moment may be phrased an entirely different way to last time. In fact, one would hope that was the case, because the idea is we've learnt something from last time, and now we can offer a better version. We may have supplemented the slide deck or thinned it down based on our last experience with the limits of the time for the quantity of material we've prepared. Hopefully, these were not too far apart, because we should have been rehearsing before we gave it, so we should know the time required for the delivery. After we gave it the first time, we realized that, now there may be some slides which no longer fit, given the time interregnum between presentations, or we may have found something better since the last time. We may have left bits out the first time in our fevered efforts to get through the presentation. And this second time, we want to make sure they are not missed. The audience questions may have raised issues we hadn't considered when framing the presentation, and now we can incorporate the answers to those issues this time, or we may have been given constructive feedback and have now been able to incorporate that into this delivery. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting or in a public environment, be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience. Everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the High Impact Presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Speaking in public means our personal and professional brands are on show. Let's make it a total success. Japan Presentations Mastery is the Bible for presenting in Japan. This is the most comprehensive collection of experience and insight on presenting that you will ever need. Don't work it out by trial and error. Buy Japan Presentations Mastery and learn how to be confident, clear, and persuasive. Buy Japan Presentations Mastery now. Welcome back. We might worry we'll be flat the second time around, as it's become a bit ho-hum for us. That is rarely the case, though. Unless you're doing the exact same presentation every week for months, which for most business people is highly unlikely. Even stage actors who have their shows run for weeks always manage to freshen up their performances. If you see the same show twice, you will notice that the two performances are slightly different. If we can, we should try to convince the good burgers in our towns to have us present the same topic to different groups within a reasonably close span of time to reap the benefits of what we learn from actually doing the presentation in front of an audience. I remember when I gave a talk to over 5,000 people in an audience, I found the scale of the venue was so different from normal that I had to change how I presented. I instinctively knew that in order to master that environment and that situation, I would need to repeat that experience at least 5 times in a row in order to master it. Keep all of your presentation materials and notes and plunder the past for the keys to the future glory. Practice makes perfect. So manufacture lots of opportunities to speak. Don't wait for the phone to ring. Instead, get on the phone and get the next gig. That is how the pros do it, and why wouldn't we do the same? I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Hit the little bell icon to receive update notifications. Our website details are on screen now, www.dale-carnegie.cojp. It's packed with value, so certainly check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Tatsujin no Oshie Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, and every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast Show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews. Now you get these wherever you get your podcast. Also, every Monday, we release the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. Every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. And every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery Show. Saturdays, every Saturday, we're releasing Japan's top business interviews. These are all on YouTube. We appreciate your support, and please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses. And so please join with us in that endeavor. In episode number 230, we're talking about leads are the lifeblood of sales. So, yoroshiku, onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.